We closed it out against the Orlando Magic, but a lot of work to be done, and we are underway. Thank you for being back with us. With Michael Cage, I'm Chris Fisher. Here we go. 28 games left. 14 at home, 14 on the road. First possession of the game. Josh Giddey trying to back down one of the best defenders. And that was James Harden. And he was able to get that turnaround to bank in.
Tough shot over the shoulder. How about here? Already an early steal.
And Dort went right at Harden, took it away, goes right to the cup for the bucket.
Lead to the fast break opportunity.
Giddey tried to put his head down, but went right into the tower that is Zubac. He is a big presence in the lane. Man contested, but Harden able to finish it off, and that might be, this time, Giddey able to fire it up to Dort. As Dort tiptoeing around that baseline, Chet Holmgren launches his first shot and splashes it home from three.
And that's why they're where they are right now. Because of their ability to score the basketball and defend you on both ends. And there's some of that score the basketball we're talking about.
Trying to back down Giddey, going to work, looking for the cut. George, tough fadeaway shot. Boy, Paul George had a defender all over him. He was in Indianapolis, as was SGA. He's got the ball in his hands for the Western Conference. Shea, that time he got that step back three and he sticks it. Steal. Shot clock dwindling. Westbrook fires it inside. Zubac surrounded. Is he going to get it off in time? And a little no-look turnaround just inside the block.
Before you figure out what that real true pitcher is going to be.
Zubac with the seal, not allowed Westbrook to get right around him and right to the cup. As Kawhi Leonard, that big body of his, he is a physical presence. Can shoot over the top. There's that fadeaway, little line drive shot. Kawhi Leonard, back-to-back buckets. Got really up and down the floor. Wiggins, he gets the assignment here to defend Leonard. See the big body of his, Leonard, and once again, Kawhi Leonard able to score. For highlights of the Thunder's best blocks of the season, visit OKCThunder.com/blocks4bucks. Shea missed free throw number 2, but instead he'll step behind the three-point line.
You can see all of a sudden, the pace has changed a lot as Leonard makes another tough runner.
Has been a productive player over the course of his 13-plus years. Holmgren spinning left and floats it up and in.
It's just continued to keep the Clippers spread out and attack quickly.
Wiggins been wearing out that sideline, and three players on the floor right now. Paul George, he was an all-star. Paul George trying to go up top, and it got affected by Chet Holmgren.
I don't have that elevation like a Paul George or even a J-Dub as well. I mean, how about this behind-the-back pass and a wide-open shot for Chet? And I like how the officials let that call kind of go. Just let that play out. Like the Paul George trying to dunk the basketball on Chet. No real contact there.
Boy, and James Harden. It can be jarring because you got to change cities. And his family's still in Charlotte. His kids are still in school. It's Norman Powell. Boy, Norman Powell feeling it here. Had another good look. And knocked down a couple of threes. Shea leans into that layup, going to work on James Harden. What a sweet move.
I got to say, it was a lollipop. My goodness. He put it out there on a platter.
Man, so good. Powell again from the outside. Norman Powell's got 12 points off the bench for LA in this first half.
Yeah, and hits the three.
Third leading scorer in the NBA. Isolation matchup here for Kawhi Leonard. Powell. Boy, Norman Powell's got 14 out of the 17 points for the Clippers. Harden in and out on that three as SGA clutches the rebound. Trying to once again push the pace a little crossover from SGA. What a sweet move once again. Harden slipped it right back to man. Inside, outside. Close out on Leonard. And there's that line drive mid-range shot. Kawhi Leonard.
Just going back and forth between these two high-powered offenses right now. In the second quarter, both tied at 24 points apiece in the quarter. And it just continues. The margin of error is really small against a team like the Clippers. It was very veteran-heavy and they just don't make a lot of mistakes. Kawhi will hit the mid-range.
And it's the third and final matchup between these two teams. The rubber match to decide the season series as Leonard once again, Kawhi Leonard in the game have come in that exact same spot right around the elbow.
Yeah, and that's his game. He's a mid-range shooter.
Oh, nice cut. Beautifully done. Beautifully conceived.
He went to the free throw line 5 times in that first half.
Paul George fell to the floor. There's Isaiah Joe once again streaking across the baseline. This time it's Holmgren feeding him for the dunk. Leonard past the 3. Instead, it's Zubac, and Zubac denied at the rim by Chet Holmgren, who gives a little fist pump. Done an excellent job this year as Mann tried to throw that one down. Once again, Holmgren in the vicinity. Couldn't get it to go. Isaiah Joe, transition 3, and that one is good. George had it swiped away by Dort. Went up for that jumper, hip to hip in transition. Dort able to shed him and lay it up and in.
Skilled player like Paul George.
And George, that time, dishes it underneath to Zubac. His 5th assist. Zubac now into double digits. Shea, little step back action, and he's got himself another 3.
Just to make the defense play you honestly.
Westbrook and Zubac. This time on the backside, it's J-Dub. Once again, Isaiah Joe's going to put it down. As Powell also back in the game for LA. Oh, Shea just glued him to the floor, and SGA once again from the mid-range adds another to the highlight reel.
Disciplined defense without fouling.
This is what Kawhi Leonard likes to do. That is his shot, and he has made a career out of it. He's won 2 titles. Trying to force the steal. Odd man rush. SGA on Powell. Off balance. Goes left. Still able to score. Thunder though back. Man trying to attack Cason Wallace. Got caught in the air, and then he had it taken away.
How did he do that? Oh, my goodness. Looks like Mann kind of was indecisive once he got up in the air.
And there is Josh Giddey with an unsettled defense as he reins in that 3. Another incredible defensive stand. Kenrich, that's good. There's so many hustle plays. That guy's like Jalen Williams, 4 blocks on the night. Shea pulls up mid-range, that's good too. And the lead really starting to swell up here. Close out from SGA, who starts this 4th quarter for Mark Daigneault. Not his usual minutes, another cut and another beauty. Jalen Williams, another assist. He's got 5 on the night. The Thunder can keep the clamps down on the Clippers. Chet Holmgren goes right at Zubac. Takes contact, gonna get a chance for a 3-point play.
Perspective, the Clippers had 30 at halftime.
And there is James Harden, and that's what you were afraid of with that first 3 dropping in for him.
So why is it a foul now?
And the Thunder trying to stunt any kind of Clippers momentum here. Bounces off the Zubac as we come up on 5 minutes left to go. Now he's going to take the shot in the mid-range and cashes it in. Zubac was waiting for the pass, and he left Giddey wide open. Swiping it away from Zubac. SGA. That's going to miss wide left. Holmgren plucks that rebound. Turn around with the left hand. Got it up over James Harden.
His first minutes of the game.
As has Brandon Boston, number 4 for LA. SGA squeezes through a couple of defenders.
James Harden, Kawhi Leonard connection.
Clippers have scored just 44 points in the second half, but Jalen Williams, start of the post-All-Star break, 3rd of the season. There's a turnover. Taken right back by J-Dub. That's a deep 2, and it rattles home. David Guthrie says it's a 2. And a nice way to cap J-Dub's 4th quarter. And another deflection.
You know what's funny is that the Thunder were trying to foul on that play to get the starters out of the game.
And a nice steal. This will be an easy 2 for the rookie. And a little extra spice on that jam. The LA Clippers, who have been as good as anybody in the NBA, particularly since mid-November. They're the 2nd best record in the NBA.